Hey, folks, welcome to Fellavision. We're back here again. Another fantastic episode. Here with my co-hosts, Bryan and Tharp, for the third time.
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
Three hosts.
I want to bring something up here. Something that's been on my mind. A couple of people that need a lashing or two. I'm going with Josh Newton 827 on Instagram and Can't Stand Vince on Instagram. You boys and everybody else who had an opinion about this. Let me just say this off top, just so everyone here is aware, and the folks listening at home or watching at home is aware. We don't fuck with old folks movies. We don't do any kind of old folks movies at all. Like any type of old people shit, we're not into. And that's just how it is. Adam Sandler did start comedy as far as we're concerned in terms of films. Okay? Let's go off of that. You know what? I can't stand Vince. I can't stand old folks movies, dude. Superbad? Incredible. That's my Citizen Kane. It's Superbad. Fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin, magnum opus of film. Okay? So let's just get that out of the way. That's what we do here. We do the new stuff. Exciting new stuff. Okay? Just wanted to get that off my chest real quick. Fuck you, Josh Newton, 827. Fuck you, Can't Stand Vince. We're not fucking with y'all. We don't rock with y'all no more. Stop watching unless, of course, you want to watch because we need you to.
No. Keep watching. Keep hating. Don't like, but subscribe.
Yeah. Absolutely subscribe and rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have thought of like 10 movies that I love that are hilarious right after saying that, but...
No, you didn't, dude. That's not possible.
I don't know. I watched Bye Bye Birdie a couple weeks ago.
Fuck is that?
Don't worry about it. But yeah.
Billy Madison?
Listen, we got to have a united front in this situation, so I stand with you guys. And,
I mean, it definitely is an anomaly before. There have been, things that happen. There are glitches in the Matrix. Some shit did come out before, but good luck finding it.
There are exceptions to the rule, but the rule is we don't fuck with old folks movies.
I mean, I honestly just kind of appreciate the energy of, this video finding its way onto these people's feeds and them, being that mad about it to say something. I just appreciate the energy. Regardless, even though you're against me, it's it's okay. I'll watch Click and get on with it. We'll move
Vince
on.
told me he was going to delete my fictions from his iPod.
Is that facts?
That's what he said.
He's coming for
You don't even know Vince. So you got a fan out there, dude. Recognized. All right, boys. What'd you guys get into this week? Bryan, what'd you get into this week?
This week, Call of Duty Warzone came back with a new map.
Sheesh.
It's my boy Scrub right there. For the listeners at home that don't know, that's how me and JP actually met.
Yeah, maybe.
By playing video games with each other over the internet for a couple years.
Oh, yeah.
And now I live here. But that took over my life a little bit. It felt like March 2020, staying up until 3 a.m. Just
shout out the Drop Squad.
Yeah, just gaming, squadding up. So that was a little bit, I think we might call that backtracking or spiraling in some pockets of the
100%.
community. But other than that, yesterday I went into the city to see my boys One Step Closer play at Irving Plaza. And the thing about Irving Plaza is that it's in Union Square. And the thing about Union Square on the second Saturday of December is that it's Santacon. And
shout out Santacon.
Yeah, we all familiar with Santacon here?
Everyone knows Santacon.
Yeah. Santacon, a couple years ago, very popular internet. I feel like on Vice, similar places, there was always a Santacon bar crawl captured.
Oh, yeah.
Very good for internet content. And now, after COVID, it seems like it's when one pandemic left, another one arose with Santacon returning.
Yeah.
But I was in line at Joe's Pizza after the gig, and a woman who's dressed like Santa, like Mrs. Claus, fell asleep. She kept stumbling over, and she kept falling asleep behind me. What?
Was she drugged up or bevved up?
She was bevved up. The whole squad behind her. And listen, I was not on home turf in that situation. When you're sitting in line...
You mean Joe's Pizza? That's your home turf, dude.
No, well, when you're online... Sorry, New York stuff. That's how we say it in New York. When you're online in the queue,
Queued up.
In Union Square Joe's, which is not my home turf. My home turf is Brooklyn. I was like, I'm the only sober person here. I need to just let what happens happens. Mm-hmm. But this woman just fell into my shoulder and just kept like giggling to her friends about it. And listen, I don't drink, but when you drink, you're allowed to be a little silly. You know, you can.
That's fucking right.
Yeah, you can turn on silly goose mode.
That's what I do.
We've all been there. It's good. It's great. But when your silly gooseness affects people who are not in your direct orbit, that's when I think that it becomes a problem. You know?
I hear
So
you.
get help, that lady. The pizza was good. Santacon, tough.
I will say, off top, Andy loves Santacon.
Yeah.
Andy literally couldn't hang out yesterday because he was dressed up as Santa Claus, going from bar to bar, causing shenanigans.
I did not know about
bros.
Santacon, though.
Yeah, you did. You love it.
He thought it was ElfCon.
Andy loves Santacon so goddamn much. Tharp, what do you got for us?
So I started off my Saturday trying to dodge Santacon, but my friend from LA came in and was like, "Hey, meet me at this place in sheep's clothing," and I was like, "All right, hi-fi bar."
You fuck with fucking Santacon is what you're about to tell us. You did some Santacon shit.
No, there's no Santacon doesn't go to Japanese hi-fi bars
yes, it does.
that are like unlisted in fucking FiDi.
I saw him at the bars.
That place is broy as fuck. I've been there.
It was broy as fuck when you went?
It's got that restaurant attached to it. I know exactly what you're
okay.
talking. It was Santa Claused out, dude. Santa Conned out. Don't pretend.
Okay, so I
Were
was
you
in
wearing
there.
a
I was in
Santa hat or
there
not?
to the nines, wearing my elf cosplay
Interesting.
costume.
Elf cosplay. Weird.
Well, I mean, that's how I spend most of my years, elf cosplaying. So
A little bit of foreshadowing. Anyway, go ahead.
So then I made my way back over to Brooklyn to go to the side-by-side show to meet up with the boys. Side-by-side gig, rocked.
yeah.
Old Man Rockers, but still rocked. Loved it. It was a benefit. Went really well. I don't know. Shit rocked.
Side by side, New York hardcore #1, basically. I would put side by side top 3 for me. And I was really worried that I'd be disappointed.
True.
And I kind of was. They played well. Homie is such a geek, though, dude. Let me just drop a very perfect moment about this guy. #1, he's a boat lawyer, maritime law.
Maritime law.
That's a boat lawyer.
Yeah, provided some really funny gags during the set to yell out, "Tell us more about boat law."
Yeah. This guy talked a lot. He's the homie, though, so he's allowed to do that. But the best thing about that entire set, granted, I was disappointed overall, but the set was still sick. Some songs that I fucked with as a youngster, enjoyed it. But this man rolled out in the sickest fit. He had a Corman's shirt on over a gray hoodie. Classic move, right?
Oh, yeah.
Started with the hood up, popped it down, and then eventually he got hot, took it off. Let me tell you what he was wearing under this fucker. He had a dry fit heather shirt. You know, like fake heather, dry fit, skin.
Yeah, no, it was
skin. No, like something you would wear to run.
It was wild when he took it off. Like you could instantly see that it was that like sheeny material, and like I feel like everyone's brains were just going like, what is going on here?
That's not even the best part. So he's wearing the dry fit. The graphic on the dry fit, Godzilla
Fire.
eating Santa.
And his sleigh falling.
Oh shit!
And this is all in silhouette, like it's like a yellow kind of circle, but then like the Godzilla silhouette is happening, and the sleigh is falling, and you see him like eating Santa Claus.
Keep in mind, this is a core legend in New York City.
It is not close enough to fucking Christmas to be wearing some shit like that. And
it was amazing.
It was insane.
Incredible.
The middle-aged guy energy is great. And I guess it is true. You are only young once.
Yeah, straight up. Shout out Side by Side. Shout out the reference. I do have another gripe to pick before we really kick this thing off.
Here we go.
I know I started with some negative energy. Unfortunately, that has to continue here for a moment. I'm not going to name the restaurant, but there's a spot in Bushwick that some dusty-ass motherfuckers run, okay? And we went there.
Papa John's.
And let me just start. It started off poorly. I was with some homies. Tamara, fuck you. We're all hanging out. I got a group of about 5 or 6, and they're going to walk from where we were to Kingsland, which is like an hour almost.
That's crazy.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm not doing that, right? Like, I'm just not going to. And Tamara, our homie, is like, no, we're all going to walk. And then she does this. You can walk. did this one. And I was like,
Just
what
lit
the
you
fuck
up.
was that? And she said, it's exercise.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that already, your boy was flamed angry. I was like, I'm fucking hot. You're bullshit. Fuck all you guys. And then this place, you typically order your sandwich because it smells like shit in there, and you stand outside to wait for it because they're not vented.
I think it's called a
called the cops.
papadilla.
Somebody called the cops. They're not vented. So you stand outside because they got the grill going, and they come out and hand you your sandwiches. I was last, right? So they gave everybody their sandwiches already. Kat got something similar to me. Basically the same sandwich. This was not said to her. She comes out to give me my sandwich. First of all, wearing a dusty-ass Swans shirt and like a Hazard orange
Cancel.
beanie.
Sis.
You know what I mean? Fuck you. Thurston Moore hates you. And she says, hey, JP, I put a lot of napkins in there for you. And like gave me like a... I was like, what the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you. I was so taken aback. And people were like, no, like she meant like you're wearing a nice outfit. Blah, blah,
That's
blah.
what I was
and
gonna
it's
say.
a sloppy sandwich. Fuck that. The only thing sloppy about me is that I drip out of control, dude. I'm dripping. Maybe that's what she saw. But she was calling me a pig, dude.
Yeah, who would do that?
Yeah.
You look good right now. I
Who
will
would
say the
call me
color
a pig?
coordination right now, it's very on point. I think it matches the Studio A lighting right now.
Yeah.
You look great.
So all I gotta say is, fuck your dusty ass with your stupid ass Swan shirt, dude. I'm out here dripping and you look like shit. All right, anyway, I don't really know where to go from there, but I needed to get that off my chest.
Any more gripes? Anything?
That's really it.
I do think you got to pull your sock up if you want to drip.
Which one?
The one on the left. Yeah.
Oh
your
shit!
left.
Thank you, dude. Fuck. Cut that.
Say that. Say the whole thing again. Now that you're
Anyway, fuck.
Yeah, why don't we take that now that you're set up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, we're talking about Poor Things today, the movie. Not those people in that restaurant. Those are also some poor things. So off rip, I want to call out my favorite Willem Dafoe meme that has since resurfaced. Just pull it up, really.
Yeah, visual part for our
This pose
Spotify
is
people.
actually fucking sick. Like that hits the nail on the head. Like imagine being this dude and that picture is what
It's like,
you get.
hit me with something brand new. Give me something fire, and then he hits you with this. And
You're
Well,
shook.
you're flabbergasted.
You're shook if you're the photographer in this situation.
Do you mind hitting us with it real quick for
No,
YouTube?
For the pod?
Hit that shit.
I don't think I can do that.
Do it.
My
I can
gut will make it look more like a W.
Come on, bro.
It's an M.
Let's do it. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, bro. You got this.
What camera? Hold on a second.
Go in
Main cam, main cam.
main cam.
I need to see it, dude.
You're moving the camera.
Yeah, this is. All right, Fellavision exclusive. YouTube.com/FellavisionPod.
Side by side.
Well, his hands are basically gone, right?
His hands are behind his back.
Yeah, behind his back. That helps with the balance.
Pull your pants up.
You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Fucking Bill Cosby over here, Jesus.
What the hell, man?
Not you, him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's racist against Egyptians.
How's this? In terms of a spread.
That's a good spread. Now
I go for it?
tuck and fold.
Ooh, you guys are gonna have to help me out.
It's a tuck and
Oh,
fold.
you guys are gonna have to help me out for sure, dude. Oh my god.
Now just lean forward. Just
Right, now
give it
forward,
your
use
all.
your
There it is.
core.
Keep
Oh,
going. Keep
dude,
going.
that's it.
Keep going. You
Almost.
got it. You got it.
Almost.
You got it.
Almost.
You got it. Just
That's
keep leaning.
it, dude. Now 30 minutes like that.
Wow, just like Defoe. I loved it.
That was very good.
Fucking clip that. That's sick. I look great in that one for
Yeah.
sure.
This Willem Dafoe meme is great. My favorite is "I'm something of a scientist myself."
Oh.
Classic.
Classic.
I think.
And he was something of a scientist in this movie.
I think
Something of a scientist. Maybe not a real one.
it was an amazing move for Willem Dafoe to do Spider-Man when he did it because it just ingratiated an entire generation of people my age into loving Willem Dafoe because of
Yeah,
how fucking
100%.
campy and ridiculous he is in that movie. And
He's the
anytime I
best.
see him in something now, I'm like, oh, that's it's the Green Goblin. That's amazing.
Yeah.
The thing that set Willem Dafoe in my mind as a icon was Bleeding Through.
The band.
Using Boondock Saints
Oh.
quotes in their record. There was a firefight, that type shit. Fucking love Boondock Saints, dude.
What about Bleeding Through?
Bleeding Through's okay.
Okay.
Boondock Saints, though, what a fire movie.
Big metalcore kick
I
for
remember I
me
was at my
recently.
friend's house, David Bills, when I first heard Bleeding Through for the first time. He was in a band called Hastings. Shout out Hastings. Shout out Annam Cara. Shout out Under Oath.
Haste the Day.
Same vibe. I don't know. What is that?
Haste the Day.
I feel like I've heard that name, but I
Oh,
don't know
Blue
the band.
42. Shout out.
Yeah, we're rocking for all that shit. But
Willem Dafoe, metalcore, fucking stretching.
I listened to a podcast interview with the director and Emma Stone on the way here from
I did not.
my house to the stew.
Did he pronounce his name on
Go ahead and try it real quick.
Yorgos Lanthimos?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Lanthimos.
Nailed it.
Okay, good.
We're gonna call him Yorgos.
Yorgi.
Yeah,
Yorgs.
Yorgolicious.
That's the homie though. He's done some sick ass shit.
Yeah. How do you
Lobster?
guys feel about Yorgos' movies? I feel like there are probably 4 or 5 that are sort of in the cultural conversation around him, and then he has a lot of stuff before that. But what's your relationship like with the films of Yorgos Lanthimos?
Go ahead.
I was like, I loved Killing of a Sacred Deer and The Lobster.
Those are the two.
I didn't see the Favorite. So I don't know what is his other movies.
Dogtooth is the other one that.
Dogtooth.
That's the one that
I've
broke
heard
out,
about
I
it.
think.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
But he has, just on his resume, on his letterbox, there's a lot of stuff before that. But I don't think they've been distributed in the same way that everything since Lobster has been.
Yeah.
What
The
about you,
Favorite
JP?
was fucking fire.
Oh, it's great.
Same, obviously, Emma Stone being a collaborator in this movie was in that movie, and then same writer, same screenplay writer. Even though the movie Poor Things is an adaptation of a novel,
Yep.
same screenplay writer that wrote The Favorite.
Yeah. But would you guys say that you have kind of like an appointment anytime Yorgos drops a new movie? Is that
At
where
this
you're
point,
at?
I'm with it. At this point, I'm
Every
with it.
time.
I'd never finished Killing of the Sacred Deer. I've put it on twice.
We had
and been
this-
like, I'm not in the right headspace for this right now, and turned it off. So I will, if I had time post this movie to see a movie before talking, I would have finished Killing of the Sacred Deer. But The Lobster is like top tier to me. The Favorite's above that even because that movie
Really?
fucking rocked. It's so good. But yeah,
I think one of the cool things about his movies is that he's one of those directors that actors just seem to be drawn to. Like he can pull in people like Emma Stone and Olivia Colman and Colin Farrell and Barry Keoghan, and he's not just like I think Sacred Deer was one of Barry Keoghan's like breakout roles.
Yeah.
But even esteemed actors are going out of their way to work with him, and I think that that's always a good sign to like show somebody that they're like, you need to check these movies out because like, who is this guy? Why is, why are these people trying to like work with him in this way?
I think in this movie we found like the second Emma Stone Yorgos collab. They got like a Stellan Skarsgård, Lars von Trier setup coming because they got a third movie coming out.
Oh, really?
together.
Really? Is it also going to be like a costume drama?
It's
like
called
this?
Kinds of Kindness, I think. Kinds of Kindness. I think that's what it's called. It's like yet to be filmed, I believe, but they're working on it.
That's cool.
But it's going to be period, or is it going to be?
I don't know. I have no idea. This movie, though, in terms of their second movie together, I felt like The Favorite, again, is like, to me, a top tier movie. This killed it comparatively. Like,
Yeah.
this was fucking awesome. I would say, if I'm giving the first reaction here, I would say, like, in terms of this movie against other movies this year, this is like easily top 3 for me.
Awesome.
Like, I immediately felt like this is like a Tim Burton movie, just based on the like production design. It was very much so like
Absolutely.
his energy. Like, this is like Edward Scissorhands. She's fucking Edward Scissorhands. You know what I mean? Shout out Johnny Depp, my homie. I would have pooped on your pillow too.
I was thinking that this movie is on the level of like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like it's just like this like fucking huge ass like gothic like
Oh, yeah.
costume kind of thing, and I was like really kind of blown away by this like gigantic world that he built, and I just like couldn't believe how like intensive it got. Like it kept going to new places, and I'm just like, this is outrageous.
Yeah, I can like blown. Not only was the story cool, but like the production design was like
Just out of control.
the best I've ever seen. It was so fucking cool looking. And there were like, there's like throughout the movie, there's like different cities like Lisbon and Paris, and they have like very different looks to them.
They almost had a steampunk kind of like energy to them.
They hate that, by the way. They said that in the interview.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, there's no other way to describe
That's
it.
the
as
closest there is. Yeah.
They're, like that is steampunk. I'm sorry that you hate the term, but like what
Yeah,
you did
I
with
wouldn't call
steampunk.
it necessarily steampunk because it's like a
Franken.
little bubblier, colorier. It's not as like colorier. It's not as like nuts and bolts as steampunk is, but it's got relation for sure. And I feel like it's cool because like both Lisbon and Paris are shot, and there's I think the place that they live is supposed to be Scotland, like Glasgow. I think that's where the book is based, at least. But like each city has their own vibe, and they're like obviously nothing like the cities that they're portraying, except for small parts. Like Lisbon had like the blue and white tile, and like a couple of other things to like tie it in. Yeah. I felt like let me get your take on this. This is just me shooting off the hip, but I felt like the reason it looked like that was supposed to be like her view.
That's absolutely
Yes.
what it was.
She is interpreting these, even though like
Yeah.
clearly this is like a fantasy world. Like there's all sorts of weird sci-fi fantasy shit happening.
Yes.
It's not somebody's view on like the real world and they have a twisted view. This is like a twisted view of an already fantasy world. But there's like, you know, rose tinted glasses, seeing everything for the first time. So obviously everything is big and maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the perspective in the first scene, when everything's black and white, that's sort of coming from Willem Dafoe, Godwin's perspective, and that's why everything's very, you know, it's scientific, it's like pragmatic, but it's also old-fashioned. This is what happened. And then as soon as we jump to her perspective, you get Lisbon, which is like, she doesn't understand anything because, you know, the plot of the movie is that Emma Stone's been reanimated from a dead body with the brain of a baby, basically, and she's learning in real time, as a child would, everything about the world around her. So like, that's why it's very, you know, toyish and colorful and magnetic, because she's like, you know, seeing this through, you know, this
Like for the first time.
Exactly. She's seen the world. But then as she grows, the ship becomes a little bit like less saturated, and then we get to Paris, and then finally back in London, it's the movie is shot basically like normally.
Pretty
Yeah.
dry, yeah.
Yeah, it's all of that that fantastic the fantastic elements are gone. But I think Burton's a great comp, even just in the way Emma Stone decided to portray this character. She was
Stumbling
studying
and shit.
exactly
Pissing
studying
herself. Tim Burton loves when people piss themselves, famously. He's a big piss guy.
Yeah, studying how children, not you know, anyone with like a disability, but like how they learn how to walk, how they stumble around, and how they're figuring out the world around them. That was her entire MO for this movie, to like
Yeah.
in her the way she was learning. So I thought that was really cool, just like developing into like this fully formed person in real
sure.
time. It's great to see.
I mean, she killed it. Like, I
Oh
would
my
say
God.
this is her best role ever, probably.
It's the most
Except for Superbad, like I said, Citizen Kane. We fuck with Superbad on this pod, obviously.
Absolutely, she's great in that too. She's so
she's
great.
incredible.
Yeah, so this is her close second, I would say, to Superbad.
Neither of you have seen The Curse, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting to binge it once I, you know, use my fucking.
Oh, yeah, I
Peacock.
forgot she has a new fucking TV show.
Yeah, and it looks
With the
incredible
homie
too. Like she's
Nathan,
fucking
dude.
killing it right now.
This is recency bias, but between Poor Things and Emma Stone, she's coming for like best actress of her generation,
Yeah.
with like stuff right now. Like that might be Bryan hyperbole corner, you know, a little bit. But in The Curse, she's doing this performance and she's layering so many different people onto it at once. It's fantastic. I cannot believe that show.
Yeah, I gotta
Can't
check that shit
suggest it
out.
enough. Paramount Plus, check it out.
Let's jump into Mark Ruffalo, obviously the fucking homie who killed it. That, by the way, again, we've come up with against two people that have the same pump style as me.
Oh
This
yeah.
guy freaks just like I do, dude.
Oh, my God.
What did he say? He said something so fire.
Oh, my God.
He was like, she was like, I love furious jumping, which
Yeah.
she calls pumping, which now I call pumping is now called furious jumping. But he's like, yeah, you've just laid thrice with the best to do it. which is
swag.
just me.
Insane.
That is me.
I like what he called what his euphemism for sex was, which is a siesta.
Oh,
It's just like
yeah.
it's time for a siesta.
Yeah, because they're in Portugal, man. He's letting her
No,
know.
I know.
Culturally, we need to go pump or furiously jump.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mark Ruffalo was nervous about like having to do a role this animated, and he worked very closely with Willem Dafoe, even though they were only.
Hold on, what? On what was what?
He was Mark Ruffalo was worried that he wouldn't be able to pull off this role when he like read the screenplay, and he said Willem Dafoe and him like hung out on set all the time, and like Willem Dafoe was kind of like a mentor to him and getting him through. And they were only.
Oh, I
in
thought you were
2
talking about the
scenes
sex
together.
scene. So I was like,
Nah.
dude, what?
Yeah,
He's
Mark-
like, Willem, how do I do
Willem
it?
Dafoe-
I mean, I think
Well, I
that
mean-
is. I think that's what it was. Willem was trying to
Willem,
tell
you're
him how to fuck.
famously a great fucker. How do I get this done?
The only person who could have done this was Willem or Nicolas Cage.
Oh, well,
But both of them could
Yeah.
have.
Shout out to Willem Dafoe. Clearly has a huge hog. I don't know if you guys have seen his hog
Yeah.
in the Lars von Trier verse.
Yeah.
Huge hog on that guy. So I feel like he probably did lean into Mark and say like, hey man, you might want to fluff up for this one because there's a lot of furious jumping in this movie. You get to see all the bits and bobs of both of them, which is quite nice. Actually, can you see his hog in this? Do we see Mark Ruffalo's hog?
No.
in
No,
this
no,
movie?
no, you don't.
I was looking.
That's a shame.
There were
I had my
other
eyes glued.
hogs in this movie.
There's plenty of hog.
Is that the Willem Dafoe hog?
No, he's in the shower. Pull it up.
I'm trying.
Pull up Willem Dafoe shower
Trust.
scene.
Trust.
Go
I'm
ahead and
trying.
pull up Willem Dafoe shower scene. I'm surprised you don't have this as your background on your computer. Speaking of Willem Dafoe and Andy, like I was immediately taken out of this movie when Willem Dafoe came on the screen because a young Willem Dafoe is sitting right in front of us, folks. Andy, look dead into your camera so the world can see. That beak is the same beak that Willem Dafoe has. Look at the difference. That is you, my friend.
I mean, dude, thank you. Fucking, I
was
shout
shook
out
by
Boondock
it.
Saints.
I love Willem Dafoe so much. Willem Dafoe in this movie is kind of doing the same thing that. Have you guys seen Bryan Johnson on the internet? Familiar with him?
Yeah.
Project Blueprint.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
guy who's trying to de-age himself in real time. That's kind of his vibe.
yeah.
Willem Dafoe is a steampunk version of that. You know, he's doing all these bits and baubles and trying to get the gums of an 18-year-old and stuff like that. You know, just de-age entirely. And I respect that. I loved the facial deformations and all of the trauma going back to his father.
The burp farting.
Oh, the burp farting was one of my favorite.
You guys
bits
love
to
the
just keep-
farts.
Well,
They were
he has
big
like this
fart
bubble
guys.
coming out, and it was just like so intense. I like loved it.
Yeah,
So
he had
good.
to recharge every night. He was literally juicing up every morning.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, that was he didn't have any gastrointestinal abilities because his dad removed them to see if it was necessary for digestion.
Swag.
And so he's like, it turns out it is. So
Turns
he
out
has
very
this
much
machine
is.
to let out the juice.
I thought it was a lightning cable. That's my bad.
It was like fart dialysis.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing a little bit of fart dialysis on that bad boy.
Also, just for the rest of the pod, so you guys know, erotic Victorian was the set and costume designer's like word to describe this, so not steampunk.
Yeah, but that
like
does
that.
not describe a carriage that has a horse on the front, but is also the horse has no legs, and it's basically just a car that looks like a carriage.
I'll say this. I'll give you this. All the vehicles, like the boat and the carriage car, those are pretty steampunky.
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
rest
saying, like-
isn't.
But there's like these like I don't know, kind of like what do you call those things like that are on strings? I don't know what the fuck you call them.
Trams?
That's
trams,
not gonna work.
yeah.
Oh, the trams were sick. They're definitely not strings though.
I was
Strings when you're up there.
yeah. They do feel like strings when you're up there.
I'm dangling.
Yeah.
All right, so we've named the three. The
We've
number
named
four,
3 people in the movie.
Number 4 who deserves his own segment simply by nationality. My Egyptian brother Ramy Youssef.
Oh, salams, bro.
Fucking killed it. So good. I think it's only like his 3rd movie, but this fool needs it all. Best supporting actor. He's number 1, baby.
Fantastic mustache.
It's a him against Ruffalo. He wins though. He's way cooler.
Of course.
He's way cooler. We fuck with Ramy on this pod, dude.
I feel
We're
like
gonna
he
have
wasn't in the
Ramy on.
movie enough to merit that.
What do you mean? He's
a big. I would say he's in like a third of the movie.
That's
He's
the
in,
husband.
like every scene with
husband.
Dafoe.
Husband.
Yeah, I think he jumps out for a little bit, but
No, we fuck with Ramy. Ramy's gonna be on the pod, obviously. We'll have him on.
He wanted to be on tonight, but he just can't do it on.
Yeah, he's busy. Obviously,
Scheduling
sorry, Ramy, I
conflicts.
couldn't respond, but
yeah, Taylor Swift
get
was
you
at
on
his
later.
show, I think, in Brooklyn.
wait, is that
Yeah.
real?
Yeah,
Fuck, recently?
like think this weekend.
Damn, T Swift fucks with Ramy. That's so sick.
Yeah.
Me and Derek saw
Was she
Ramy
in town
at
for Santacon?
the Stand or something. Was she in town? Was Taylor Swift in
She
town
is
for
actually,
Santacon? Will you Google that? Was Taylor Swift in town?
She
Taylor
is like
Swift's-
the head Santa.
Dating rumors swirling. Taylor Swift dating Santa Claus?
I saw Taylor kissing Santa Claus.
Dude, yeah, she probably was here for Santacon. She strikes me as a Santacon ass MF. Do we ride for Taylor Swift on this pod?
She's fine.
You guys are haters. I ride for Taylor Swift, dude.
Yo, not to get into the headlines early. Fucking Time Magazine.
Oh, I already knew this. Yeah,
Person of the year.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Do they tell you why?
Yeah,
who
who
was
was
number
fucking rocks and she
Who
did
was
the Eras
number
tour,
two? Like,
selling
who was
concert.
up for it? Like, I feel like there was.
Oh, it
people
was.
that should-
Let me just break down for you: Netanyahu, Taylor Swift, and Joe Biden.
Okay, I understand why she won now.
Close second. Yeah, like I said, this contends for the top 3 spot for the year for me. I feel like I will say, if I'm going to judge anything, I've said this now numerous times. It was a little too long for me. It's his longest to date. Yorgos' longest film to date.
2 hours and 21 minutes.
And I feel like there was pacing. It slowed down a lot at the end of the second act. It just kind of like puttered out a little.
I feel like they let a lot of shots kind of ride, but like sometimes when the shots were a little bit long, I kind of did appreciate because I got to like look around and kind of like see the actual set and like kind of like take it in.
Yeah, but like you said, where things kind of like, it goes from dark, like black and white shots to like super vibrant, colorful shots into like the more realistic view of the world in this production design. When it does that switch is when like the story also kind of flattens out. So I felt like it just kind of didn't do anything for me until
So-
she went back home.
Well, I think that it was just when you're cranking everything up, it just comes in so hot, and then it just keeps getting up, and then gets a little bit more normal. It kind of like slows down the pacing, isn't as fantastical, all this stuff, and it
Yeah.
kind of slopes down. But I didn't mind it, but I do think that sometimes the pacing was a little off. I feel like it could have been a little tightened and zipped a bit more. But
So the women's liberation aspect of this movie, where she's discovering herself and
No.
freeing herself, that entire plot of the movie didn't work for you guys? I don't know.
I meant just after that. I meant literally just after that.
Okay.
Because the best scene, I would say, the shortest best scene is him outside in the alley screaming Bella.
Oh,
It was
I
like
love that.
fucking so perfect. Because like throughout the movie, he's like falling apart and realizing that he doesn't know how to handle anything. And then that's just like the culmination. After that scene, I would say like from there until she's in the house in London, it's like it just slows down in a weird way.
Mark Ruffalo getting rejected by her and then whimpering, "I need to go to the casino," is the most scene I've felt in a movie in years. I just gotta say, it's just being heartbroken and being like, the only thing I can do right now is
Yeah, he's like, I'm
go
busy
to Plain Ridge.
losing big.
yeah.
I think like it's
whatever
slowing
he said.
down in the wrong way. Like, or you said it slowed down in a weird way.
Yeah,
That's the last time you see Emma Stone naked.
that's true.
I think like you
I
subconsciously.
didn't like it
Yeah.
the way that went away. It was doing great all the way.
It didn't slow down shit for me because I got to see my boy Charlie from Girls pop into this. You guys fuck with Girls?
Oh my God, Charlie wasn't it? The general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. What the hell is that guy doing there?
A great
That guy
job.
was the fucking worst. I hated
Dude, he was
him.
so
Best
sick.
character arc in the movie. By
He was so sick. Just somebody pisses him off. He just like nonchalantly pulls a gun and is just pointing it at
That's a
them.
sick move.
It's
So fire.
So insane.
So
like,
fire.
Just unhinged.
Dude goes to take his food. He's just like,
But literally everyone all the time, like basically, and he tells him to do anything, and he's like, "But gun."
yeah, that's a fire ass thing to do.
I think they're
would
gonna
do
turn
that.
on me.
Maybe I should move back to Florida.
What did you guys think about I thought, as someone who is a, big animal advocate, I thought the animal cruelty in this movie was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, don't
Hilarious.
be fucking put like a French bulldog on a goose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, we got
Pig
we
on a
got,
chicken.
we got promo here.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
got
promo.
I got the little
Yeah, like,
dog,
comment, subscribe if you want that.
Yeah, hey, comment down below if you want this.
Yeah,
We'll send
Fellavision
to
giving
you.
it away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, send
it
us
is-
your address.
If you comment
on
something
public
nice
comment.
on this video, you'll get one.
Yeah, so this is I guess a dog head with a duck body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I think best scene, kill the frog.
Dude, the frog kill was dark, but
That was
also
it.
so fun. I was bummed, and then it cuts there, and she's just like having the best
She
time. and they're
loved that he killed
was
it.
funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was quite a few pieces of swag going on in this movie. We missed, by the way. I should have said something in the text. They were giving out tote bags. Poor Things
Son of a
totes.
bitch.
I was too late.
They gave out hot chocolate outside and like a weird like biking style.
Oh yeah,
French
that was
ass.
a cool like little French truck thing.
Andy had a note about the branding for this movie, which I think was pretty dead on. Go ahead and pull that up. He said it was.
I was trying. Is it like something done?
Ray Dunn.
Ray Dunn.
It's cheugy.
He said there was. Yeah, he said this is some TJ Maxx ass font, and it
That's the
fucking
font.
was, dude.
Yeah.
Like you nailed it.
Yeah, Poor Things ass like, but first wine.
Yeah, but first one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, originally when I saw this font, it was the Addams Family. It was like this is like the font that they use for the intro of.
Now it's also the Where the Wild Things Are, so the
yeah,
things
yeah,
is very
yeah.
similar.
This is some I'm
but-
tired of adulting ass shit.
I will say I did like the typography. It was good. It's
I thought it was sick the way they like the intro and outro clips where they were like wrapping it around the screen. It gave me like they did that in Green Knight too. I think
Yeah.
similar.
I
They're all
really-
24 ass shit.
I couldn't stop thinking about how I thought I was in a TJ Maxx when every time they would
Because
cut between scenes, and I would
yeah.
just be like, oh yeah, like
You fucking you definitely took me out of it, but that is true.
I loved all the title cards. I was like, some of them were just like so intricate and insane.
Oh,
Like
it's beautiful.
like Emma Stone just like jumping from finger to finger
that
on like a
was
giant
fucking awesome.
hand. I was like, just the title cards alone of every place. I was like, was fucking insane. I was like, they were really incredible.
I think a good title card, like title cards, are underutilized in film. Like
Title Fight is underutilized in film. Shout out Title Fight.
Very underutilized.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shout out to the fucking theme song of this podcast from the homie Ned. Mm-hmm. What you guys? Where are you guys putting this movie? I already given
Wait,
you
no,
mine.
no,
It's
we have to
top
go
three.
back. I was like, I gotta do first reactions.
I did that. We did that,
Yeah.
motherfucker. We've been talking about it for like
No, but I was
goddamn
45
forever.
minutes in, you can't
Yeah.
do first
We
reaction.
all first reacted.
Okay, I guess it was first reaction.
Do you have something more? You have something more obvious.
Yeah, no, it's-
Give Tharp his moment.
Give me my.
Give him his moment.
right.
Zero in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Tharp.
And then here we go. Poor Things, more like Pr0n Things.
Let's go.
Because there was so much freaking in this movie.
Yeah, she
It
was
was
slamming.
That's
insane.
kind.
A lot of nudity. It was. I was really surprised with how much nudity was
A
in this
lot of
movie.
booby and pee-pee in this
Yeah,
one, dude.
peepees are up in
She
this
was
film.
basically jerking
And
off a
pee-pee.
cadaver at one point.
That was
playing
insane.
with
And
the
then she
hog.
starts stabbing its face.
Eyeballs.
Oh,
That was so insane.
freaky.
Dude, I mean, yeah, I didn't wake up today thinking I was going to see Emma Stone naked for like probably 45 cumulative minutes. It's a good day.
Well, at the beginning, it was like uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
of
like, I was
course,
like,
because she's like in the mind of a child.
yeah, it's a baby.
Well, you liked that part. You told me it got weird at the end. You said you really liked the
Yeah,
beginning.
I don't like that she's finding herself in this
Yeah.
crazy world.
She knows
and,
what's going on now.
establishing her
What's going on?
independence.
yeah.
What are all these socialist texts that she's reading while getting her pussy eaten out by her fellow prostitute?
Yeah, Andy loved the little kid stuff, but once you started to become an adult, he checked out.
Oh,
I fell asleep for a bit, yeah.
did you guys notice that the pragmatic capitalist pimp in this movie with all the tattoos kind of
She-
looked like every
was her name?
Suicide Girl?
Oh.
Yeah, I forget that
20
actress's name.
years.
She's a big actress. Can you pull that up? But yeah, all those tattoos looked fucking wild.
Yeah, she looked cool as fuck.
Her voice was insane. Just like
she's
so,
in a
like,
bunch of shit.
gravelly
Oh my
and
God,
smoky. I was
dude.
like,
The coolest voice of all fucking time. Pull it up, dumbass.
He's going letterboxed.
You fucking idiot. Type cast.
Let's see if I can get it before she can.
She's right there, dude. That's her.
Whoa.
Well, they made her look rough in this
What has she been in?
She is.
Tragedy of Macbeth, obviously. That was the most
Oh,
recent
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
She was in
yeah.
Macbeth.
But what else? What the fuck is all this shit? Never mind. Inland. The pod generation. Shout out to the pod generation.
It's us.
Oh,
Yeah, so
she's
we're-
in Harry Potter.
Wait, what? Is she?
Oh yeah, she's the
Horticulture teacher?
yeah,
That's
she's
the
the
only person I
squib.
can think of.
Is that what it's called?
Squib? Danny or Andy's a squib. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it explains him.
She works at.
Oh, she's one of the,
She works at Hogwarts and she can't do magic, but she's a magical person.
Okay. Squibbed out.
I hate that I know this fucking
I was
shit.
gonna say, I was like,
Yeah,
you
you
are.
do know that.
I was like, I like
She was
Harry
pretty
Potter,
small,
but
eh?
you are like a fucking specialist.
Yep. That's
all right,
me.
y'all. Where are you guys putting this movie in terms of rating? I already given you mine. Top 3 easily. I'm putting this. If I'm giving it a number, it's a 9.
Wow.
I'm going 9 a banger.
You're doing 9 as well?
Yeah,
That's high praise from the homie.
I was like, I
Tharp
think
Dog.
it is like it was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and I think it was one of like I think it's the best movie of the year. Like there's nothing on par
That
with
rocks.
this. Like the cinematography was like outrageous. They shot it on reversal film, like Ektachrome. They shot
really?
like the same the season 2 of Euphoria. They used the same film for. And I was like reading up, and I was just like, this movie looks like outrageous with like the saturation and all the colors and shit like that. It was just like
Fuck yeah.
unreal. So for me, it did everything I needed.
Solid 9 above a banger.
Oh yeah, this is.
What do
The
you call
ceiling of
something
banger.
above a banger?
I don't know. This is Bryan.
This is
I just
Bryan's
wanted
space?
to like steal into his space.
Okay, Bryan, what do you got?
I thought it was great, and I think that it did meet banger the banger
Criteria?
qualifications. Yeah, it checked the box of banger. So let's just go with that. And number wise, I'm above an 8. It's
Not quite 9, but in the 8 zone.
yeah, it's in the 8 zone. But I was happy the whole time I was watching it. I was again just seeing Emma Stone be able to perform like that was
Thought you were going to say something else.
no. We're
Yeah, my
Go
letterbox.
naked.
holy shit, dude! Did you fucking see that? Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my
I had
god.
to go to the
How
bathroom
much,
on a scene
Lauren?
where I knew she wasn't going to be naked anymore.
Andy did go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I
I knew she
didn't.
wasn't
I
gonna be
stayed
naked.
safe.
She was
went to the
naked the
bathroom to
entire
take care
time
of
you were
some
gone.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she like looked at us through the screen and was like, "Yo, is he gone?" And it was like, "All right,
Thank God.
take my shirt off."
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're giving it a solid
It's a
8
banger,
something.
baby. Let's go.
It's a banger, baby.
Yeah.
It's a banger, baby.
It's almost a 5 on Letterboxd. It's
If you're
that-
seeing a movie
little
this
bit
year-
extra star.
If you're a casual movie fan and you're going to go see one movie that was made this year, this is the one.
Also, if you know, for the clips, if you're thinking about going with your mom or your grandma, this is the perfect film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make sure to bring the entire family. It is not.
Children.
It's not weird at all.
This is a film for the ladies also. I know this is
Yeah.
Fellavision and we're
Yeah.
fucking a bunch of dudes, but like, listen, like, we stand with you, RBG. I feel you. You know?
Fuck RPG.
Just, yeah, check this one out. It'll be good for you, ladies.
If
Yeah.
your brain was swapped with a baby brain and you're living your life through like a more adult body, you're really gonna feel this film.
This is like.
Do you think that happens to a lot of women, Chris?
Oh, I said anyone. I didn't
Oh.
gender it. Anyone who has had their brain removed and then put into a different body. This is a movie for you.
Well, what's interesting is like I know somebody that does have like an infantile brain, but just like it wasn't like it's been there the whole time. It just hasn't developed, and that obviously is young Willem Dafoe over here, Andy.
I got a game we can play. And, you know, last week we did movie to movie, but I was thinking, you know, this is such a feminist text, you know, Poor Things, that we could go around the room, just the three of us, and just go in order, 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to name women until we can't anymore. Okay? I'm going to start. Taylor Swift.
Fuck, are you serious right
Beyonce.
now? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Kamala Harris.
What'd you say?
I said Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States.
Laura Dern.
Iman Aldo-Mara, my mommy, dude.
Nice. Lord.
I said Iman. My mom's name is Iman, dude.
Billie
Okay.
Eilish.
My God, no, stop, Andy.
Anyway, girlfriend. Maya from the Rugrats movie.
Kim Kardashian.
What the fuck? Khloe Kardashian.
Kim Cattrall.
Kris Jenner.
Melissa Villasenor from Saturday Night Live. What's up?
Sarah Sherman from Saturday Night Live.
We got Hunter Schafer.
Fucking hell yeah.
yo. Respect.
Fuck, dude. My homie Kira Spicer. What's up?
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Of
Barbie
course.
Ferreira.
Madeline, Andy's wife.
America Ferrera.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Jane, your girlfriend.
Oh, we're talking about naming celebrities.
No, we're not. Go.
You already said Andy.
Billie Holiday.
We're good at this shit. Go.
This is amazing.
Robin, my mom.
Mary Tyler Moore.
She
just
already
said
said that! Done! Game!
No, did you really?
Yeah, I said that. That's what I yelled.
Check the tape. JP.
There's so many more, dude.
Tyler Moore.
Share.
There's so many.
Austin.
Yo, there's so many more women, and we respect all of you.
I think there's only one more that matters, and that's Emma Stone.
Oh my
Emma
God, we didn't even say
Emma Stone was right there for you.
Mary Tyler Moore. I
I was
say
excited to
it.
say Cher, but it was in my head. Mary Tyler Moore.
And sorry, Helena Bonham Carter. I just have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
God damn it,
God, I
dude.
love that.
All right, now we're gonna name porn stars. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's a longer list. That'll be a longer clip. Yeah, much longer clip.
45 minutes later, Johnny
no one's
sings.
having a problem.
Entire podcast episode worth.
Yeah.
But
No,
that
we're gonna
night-
name next episode. Maybe we'll name like baseball players or something. That'll be
Yeah.
a good
Crush that.
hour and a half.
Also, Brian,
MLB.
can you just say the word women so I can clip it over you saying girls?
God his ass, dude. No, he said women. You're lying, dude. I wish you said girls, dude.
Ladies,
The chicks.
this has been Lady Vision. Now we're gonna move on to movie to movie. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna run it back with an Emma Stone movie, and we're gonna call back to our last episode, Dream Scenario, with Nick Cage. So right now,
So we got. Hold on. Go. Tell me them again.
right now,
Okay.
what we're gonna do. I haven't said them
You
yet.
didn't say them.
No, and I'm gonna
makes
say them
sense.
right now.
So say them.
All right.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore, Kamala Harris, go. 2 movies. Superbad. We need to get to Face Off. Let's go.
Superbad, Citizen Kane, number 1. Yeah. Superbad to Face Off.
Yeah. So Superbad, we have Jonah Hill. We got McLovin. We got Emma
Michael
Stone.
Cera.
Michael
We got
Cera.
Bill
Seth
Hader.
Rogen.
Yes.
Seth Rogen. I'm trying to think if there's like a.
Okay,
A big
that's some
star in
people.
it.
Let's kick that back.
And we can go John
We've
Is
got
there
Travolta.
John
any like
Travolta and
older
Nick Cage.
star in it? I'm trying to think of.
No.
No.
Okay.
That's because we don't fuck with old folks.
Yeah, I don't. Fuck
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a podcast, not a retirement home.
Boom. Okay, so we're probably best bet on going for like Michael Cera's been in a bunch of shit.
What are you talking?
Why don't you give me Jonah Hill so we can get
Jonah
into...
Hill? Okay, Wolf of Wall Street.
Wait.
Exactly. What's up?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Can't we just go literally Michael Cera, Nick Cage, like Michael
Michael
Cera's in
Cera?
Oh, we could-
Superbad, then he's in Dream Scenario
he's in
with
Dream
Nick
Scenario,
Cage,
and then we got-
and then he's in Face
Face Off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, welcome to the fucking king of this game.
Fuck!
Okay.
He's
I can
already
do it in
that
less than 5.
movie. Damn it. Where's my ring, dude?
Did you wash
Where's
your
my
hands?
ring, dude?
Did you put it in the bathroom?
It's in my pocket. I often pee and put it. Oh yes.
I
You
often
take it off
pee.
to hit that stretch.
When I wash my hands, boom! This thing's dirty, full of piss.
All right.
Sorry. God damn it, dude.
I would
You
have
guys-
liked to have a journey.
You guys got that movie to movie pretty quick. Let's do one more.
Dude, that's the one today. The whale
The
in
whale.
Sing 2. I don't even know who's
I
in
don't know
Sing
who's in
2.
Sing
Hold
2.
on, before we get into this, I don't think we talked about this on the pod, but the whale, we have a bit of history there.
Yeah, we hate it.
No. When we
It's
were
fine.
watching Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Were y'all there for this?
Yes,
think
I
you
was.
guys
I
were
was
there.
next. I could hear this happening. Next
So
to
The
me.
Whale. Obviously, you guys have seen that terrible fucking movie that everyone loved. Y'all have seen Killers of the Flower Moon by now, or else you're not watching this podcast. Obviously, Brendan Fraser's in Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm sitting next to Andy. And during... so Brendan Fraser comes on the screen pretty late into the movie. I would say like mid-second act, right? Like at least an hour and a half in. And I'm sitting next to Andy, and then notably throughout the Killers of the Flower Moon, there are many scenes of dead silence, right? They just cut the sound, and it's just like a clip of like something happening. Just after the scene that Brendan Fraser comes in, there's a dead silent scene. And just before that scene kicks off, Andy leans over to me with concern and says, "He lost all that weight?" Which I did not know what he meant at first. But what he meant was Brendan Fraser in The Whale looking like that to what he looks like in Killers of the Flower Moon.
People are
Andy
amazing.
thought that Brendan Fraser had gained all the weight for The Whale and then lost it to look like this.
Fucking Christian Bale would have, bro.
That's true.
Bale would have done it.
I thought he was a fucking true blue.
But the point is that it was dead fucking silent after he said that, and I could not fucking breathe, dude. I was not trying to ruin the movie. It was like a fucking funeral scene where, like, you know, like whatever
That
mom
is the
gets-
saddest part of the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Yeah.
actual saddest part of the movie.
And then I'm just like fucking trying to breathe in a controlled way, thinking of Andy's dumb fucking ass, dude.
Well, to be fair, Brendan Fraser, this is what you look like now.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
sick. You
Get
fucking
it together, not
Okay.
far off.
time out. Go back to what? And what's wrong with that one?
He looks like a fucking chubster, dude. Look, he like.
I think it looks like a plus
What do you
size
mean?
individual. That guy's at big and
What do
tall.
you mean, Andy?
Okay, the last time I saw Brendan Fraser, he looked like this.
He's typing right now.
Was he in Friends?
No, you
Friends?
fucking
What kind of
idiot.
Friends?
He was
You are
Tarzan,
such a
motherfucker. Look up
goddamn idiot.
Tarzan.
Who are you
Have
thinking
you
about?
seen The Mummy?
The Mummy. Friends,
Tarzan.
Friends and the Mummy. I get him confused.
His shirt
Friends
off.
and The Mummy? You get confused?
Dude,
His shirt is off the entire time in Tarzan. Why aren't we looking up Tarzan?
because his shirt's off the whole time. We rock with Emma Stone naked, not fucking.
Yeah,
this guy.
pause, bro. What the hell? Hey, yo.
Y'all fuck with George in the Jungle?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
All right, cool.
First of all, he looks
Just
sick
checking.
as fuck right there, dude, and you're being a prick. And don't ever speak on people of this size again.
Yeah.
Never bring this up again, dude.
Listen, this is 2021, 2022 territory, but Mr. Fraser's been through the ringer. And
Yeah, leave him alone.
we
What's he
literally
been
are.
through? I don't know. I'm not following his
Like
life.
he was like
That.
he was Me Too'd and then Hollywood like basically blackballed.
Yeah, he blacklisted him.
Really?
He was on, you know, when you're on like the New York Post or something and you scroll down and they have those 6 ads. Like it's like a clickbait thing where it's like a picture of like skin, but it's blue. And then it's like, here's why Hollywood won't cast, what's his face? Scoot McNamara anymore. And
Who the
it's
fuck is Scoot McNamara?
You wouldn't know because he's never cast
exactly,
anything.
they blacklisted him. But Brendan Fraser was the article of one of those. It was like the
Yeah.
subject for years. I
That's
remember.
how you know.
Yeah.
What was the reason?
He got molested
just
by
said-
a producer.
Wait,
And so
he,
he
as
got
an adult,
blacklisted
yeah.
for that?
he got canceled for
And then he
getting
tried to
Hold
come
on,
out
as an adult?
He didn't
Yeah,
get.
he was-
He
Time
didn't
the
get
fuck
canceled.
out. What are you saying? This adult man got molested by a producer?
Yes, but it was like around the time of when he was like rising fame, but like the producer
What
put
kind of
moves
way?
on him.
He was
Like-
blacklisted from Hollywood because this happened to him, and he tried to speak up against it. And there has been a career resurgence because people are trying to act better now.
Did
Yeah,
someone
but
talk?
but also he wasn't prepared to come. Like he like was shunned from Hollywood, and it took him a while to come back around. And it was like this was like the big film to bring him back.
Is Scoot McNamara a person?
Well, actually, Soderbergh brought him back.
No, we're googling Scoot
That's
McNamara,
him?
not him.
Who's that? That's the toucher?
No,
That
no,
guy
no, 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 no.
molested Brendan Fraser. Look at click on the second picture.
Yo,
please,
we're not
please, please.
platforming
Top right.
abusers on this podcast.
Yeah, we are. Look at that guy.
Who is Scoot McNamara?
Look at his face, dude. Imagine that guy touching your penis.
Kind of looks like
This isn't.
Scoot McNamara.
That's so fucked up, dude. Dude, I ride for Brendan, dude. We'll beat that
Yeah,
guy's
just
fucking
Scoot
ass, dude.
McNamara.
Philip Burke, you fucking
Scott
idiot.
McNamara.
No, Scoot.
Scoot.
Put it
We're
in
talking about
quotes.
Scoot. Yeah, change that.
We gotta find out if this
We
is a
gotta
guy.
find
Scott. It just keeps going to Scott. No, dude, it's clearly Scoot McNamara.
We're looking for.
All right, so
Scoot.
Scott
Writer of
McNamara wrote
Jesus
the
Door.
Jesus Door.
I think this is what we all need. Jesus.
They really have.
Jesus at the door.
Evangelism made easy.
Oh, I would love to make that easier for me.
Real quick, can you look up Scoot McNamara on Facebook?
I legitimately can't. Scoot McNamara. Facebook.
Facebook. There's no Scoot McNamara
Scott
in
Mac-
the
He's been
world.
erased from the internet.
Can you give me like a second keyword to relate this to? Brendan
What movie?
Fraser?
Scoot Easy Rider McNamara, dude. That's got to be Scoot.
No, I think I just made up a name. I was thinking about Skeet Ulrich. And
That
then
guy
I
fucking rocks.
And I couldn't think of his name on the spot, so I
Shout out
panicked.
Riverdale.
And I said Scoot, and I started thinking about Scoot Henderson on the Trailblazers, and I was like, "You can't name a basketball player right now, Bryan. Lock it in. This is a movie podcast." So I said Scoot McNamara as a panicked way of getting out of the bit, and now we're at
Looking
Scooter
this
Libby,
guy.
Yeah,
and we should move on to the next thing.
Yeah, but
Can we,
shout out
can we
Skeet
punch
Ulrich.
it in? Yeah, let's get a clean.
Skeet Ulrich is hot as fuck. He's gotten hotter as he's gotten older.
You think?
Oh my God, look at Google Skeet Ulrich,
Yeah.
dude.
You guys, you got to watch this
Skeet
episode on
Ulrich.
YouTube. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look how fucking hot that old man is. Compared to what he looked like in Scream, which also was hot, this guy is way
At the
hotter.
end of Scream, when he pulls the blood off and he's
Look at
fucking
him right
licking
here,
his
dude.
fingers,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
serious?
Do that for okay. I did the other one. Do this one.
Yep.
Do this one. And you need to do it earnestly and don't do any type of bullshit. Take your hat off, dude. Let us see the whole thing. No. He said no. That's fucked up, dude. I did a split.
No, let's bring these two fingers down a little bit.
Schmize it.
There-
Your eyes are a
here it
little. You
is.
need to
There it
open
is.
those
There
eyes
it
up a
is.
little,
There it
dude,
is.
because he's like,
Can you tell me what to do?
okay.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta put
Yeah,
your, you
and
gotta
then
put
look
your,
dead into the lens.
No, your mouth, your finger's
less
too high
teeth,
up.
yeah.
you gotta flip
Yeah.
your
Less
collar.
teeth.
You have to flip your collar. Someone flip his collar.
I got.
You're schmizing too hard.
You have to drool a little
He's
bit.
being
out of the
earnest
left
about this.
corner.
Quiet. This is telling somebody to be quiet.
All right, ready?
This is a fantastic podcast.
Just a moment of silence for Scooter Libby.
This is
Who's Scooter Libby?
YouTube exclusive.
Is good?
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's get one for Tharp. Go ahead and Google Jonah Hill, super bad.
Google Marilyn Manson sucking.
Okay, let's get a good pose going. Yeah, there it is. Let's see it. This
Okay,
is the
here's
throat
me.
slit scene. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I gotta say, mine was harder than both of y'all's.
I was gonna
You,
say
you had to stand up, but I had to
Standing
use,
up was huge.
I had to take more direction on mine. I don't
That's
know.
true.
Okay, The Whale.
We're not doing this one. We don't
Yeah,
even know what Sing 2
Andy,
is.
can you
Yeah,
give us-
I was like, somebody just name.
Can you give us
somebody in
one
Sing
person
2.
in Sing 2 and maybe we can
Yeah,
make this
I
work?
don't- Sing
I
2
have no
cast.
fucking idea
Just
what
so
I
you
know,
know, at least
use
look up
the
the cast.
internet.
We've never
You
seen it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
that's not
cheating
fair.
for this one. We're
Okay,
cheating
Sing
for this
2
one.
cast.
Okay, this is it. We've got
Bono.
Bono. Some guy I've never heard of.
But let's get an actor.
Halsey, these are like
Eric
singers.
But Eric Andre has.
Oh, we can do Bobby Cannavale. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay. The Whale, we got Brendan Fraser. We've got...
Oh, Brendan Fraser to Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon.
It's done already.
Yeah.
Wait, who did he play in Killers of the Flower Moon? I missed that.
He was Robert De Niro?
No, not Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro's in The Irishman with Bobby Cannavale.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
mobsters.
And a bunch of other shit,
This
right?
movie's fucking easy.
Except for we don't know Sing 2 at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Sing 2.
Just immediately
couldn't
cheat.
name any person who was in Sing 2.
Named a lot of women, though.
We did. We
One
fucking
of
killed
them
that.
might be.
Certainly
in
Somebody
did.
ruined that. It wasn't me. Go ahead and edit that out. All right. Let's talk headlines. What do we
Headlines.
All right, well, we already covered Taylor Swift being Person of the Year. So, I mean, second to Taylor Swift is only Jada Pinkett Smith.
got? And Netanyahu.
And Netanyahu. I mean, Jada came in third, I think. This is some big movie news. I think this is the resolution that everybody wanted out of this whole
Hold on.
saga. Jada Pinkett Smith says that the Oscar slap saved her marriage in a
Oh, I bet
recent
it did.
memoir. So, thoughts on the thoughts on
what
the slap?
Hollywood
Thoughts on
writer
the slap like
is
a year
right?
out, a year and a half out.
Me and Andy found out about the slap at the same moment. We were in LA together, as we, famous guys typically are.
Yeah.
We were in LA eating Dan noodles, and the Oscar slap happened. And our friend Justin, in the middle of like conversation, we're all talking, laughing, and he just goes, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What, dude?" He's like, "Chris Rock just slapped Will Smith." My sister just
No.
I was like,
nope, other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
this story
That'd
was
be
way more
crazy.
interesting
Yeah, he's like,
when
hang
he
on
got
a
it
second.
wrong. I love getting the wrong
Yeah,
news.
you're right. Whatever the fuck he said, dude, whatever actually happened, he said it. And then he said his sister texted him, and that's how he found out about it. And then we immediately pulled up the video and watched it like 100 times. What do y'all think about the slap, by the way? I thought
This
it was
has to be
fire.
some like PR stuff. Like this
Yeah,
is
this
this
is
can't.
PR.
yeah,
She
she's definitely
released a new
using that to
memoir.
sell a book.
I
She
know,
released
yeah, I
a
was like,
memoir. We
this
are
is all-
sponsored by
yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith, so I contractually have to bring up
I was
the
like,
fact.
who is buying this book? Like, who cares?
I mean,
If it's an audiobook, I'm listening. Shout out to Spotify. Shout out 15 hours of free listening on premium.
Jada's been on a tear of being like getting herself in the news for a couple of years. Like, what's that show she's on Facebook? It's called like Red Table Talk or something.
The table or something?
Yeah, like
it's on Facebook.
yeah,
She
she
has
has
a
a
Facebook
Facebook
show.
talk show where she just
Oh.
like talks about how messy she is.
Which is an incredible watch, by the way.
Isn't it her and
There's
her
like
daughter?
she interviews Will Smith. They're crying, or he's crying.
Oh, I
mostly.
remember that. I remember the cry video.
Dude,
Yeah.
this poor guy. I mean, like in the story, it talks about like, yeah, I was on the fence whether I was going to leave him or not. But didn't she like cheat
After
on
he
him? a
slapped
bunch?
her?
No,
After he slapped
before,
Chris Rock?
before.
Yeah, no,
He's
she
like,
cheated
that
on him with like some other rappers.
Yeah, a rapper. He's that's what the Red Table Talk was about.
You're talking about Winslow, or the fuck his name is. By the way, the guy she cheated on her husband with was her son's friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
Baller.
good
Fire
dude.
move.
I mean,
shout
he's on
out,
his
shout
part.
out, Son's friends.
Yeah,
Reverse
I would
Larsa
freak-
Pippen.
I would freak all your moms, dude, if I could.
Okay.
That's good to know.
One of them I already have. But yeah, no. She also dated famously Tupac before their
Yeah.
marriage.
She can't
And
shut the
then,
fuck up about it.
Recently she's been like reminiscing about Tupac on Instagram. What if? Let me posit a question to you, partnered up folks here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically married.
Mm-hmm.
Your partner, after years of being together, starts waxing poetic about her ex who died. Are y'all pissed about that?
It's the only way I can come.
Oh my fucking god! dude.
Amazing answer.
Yeah, all right. This is a spicy
God
pod.
damn
Just
it!
waiting to stop.
You know what? Let's go to the next one.
Let's go to some like actual like movie news or something like that. Like
Oh,
there
well,
are headlines, but
real quick-
A24. That's what I'm talking about.
Real quick, it's not in our headlines. I want to say R.I.P. Ryan O'Neal.
Who
Paper
the fuck
Moon?
is that?
Barry Lyndon.
Who the fuck is that?
He's an older actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do old folks shit. I already told
Come
you,
on,
dude.
this is your rule.
Oh.
No, it's
do any
not.
type of
It's not my
old
rule.
folks.
I
No.
said
Is
something.
Adam Sandler okay?
I said something fucking
Yeah, is
idiotic,
Adam all right?
and now
Is
it's
Judd
being
okay?
squeezed like a fucking lemon
Is Seth
for
doing
content.
okay right now? How's Seth's health,
How's
dude?
Paul Rudd?
What?
How's Paul Rudd?
Is he
He's
doing
fine.
well?
All right, well, next headline.
He's
Jonah
big-
Hill,
Fuck.
is he cool? Michael Cera, is he doing fine? Is he in the hospital? No, dude, move on.
All right, a bunch of A24 movies are coming to Max. I figured like we just give Max their shout out.
No, hold on.
No
I
free
got
ads.
I got a better A24 headline that we can talk about.
Was it the meme?
Have y'all
about
heard
the-
of AAA24?
No.
Go ahead and Google AAA24. A new subscription service by A24 themselves.
AAA.
AAA24, folks. Are we going to join? Are the fellows joining
Wait,
AAA24?
do we get to see movies?
So there's a very small shout out here to the idea that you'll be invited to exclusive events and
Ooh,
pre-screenings.
baby.
Ooh.
But obviously we get that already. We're famous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
We're famous.
If AAA24 is listening, then yeah, you should just give us this.
AAA24, this could be your first ad.
Yeah.
But
It could
you know,
be.
we're white men mostly. I'm mostly white. I'm almost there. Given the amount of white in the room, I can join in. We already fuck with A24. You know what I mean? This is like built into our DNA. Are we AAA24 folks though? You have to pay. How much is it? $5 a month. You basically get a
55.
zine monthly. That's really the win, and then you get like.
So $5 monthly zine.
What other type of things are on?
It's $5 a month?
You scroll like a
Yeah,
psychopath.
you gotta
What
calm it down, bro.
things-
The website's fucking
The
unused.
site looks great.
It
The site
looks great,
Shout
but
out
like
to
try to
whoever
click
made
on
this.
anything. None of these everything has a hover state.
It
And
looks
nothing
like
has
you
a click event.
You get a pin. You get a gift for your birthday. You get 10% off the store.
Get a fucking ugly
You
ass
get an app
online
with
ceramics T-shirt.
yeah.
Fucking kill
You
me.
get
Yeah.
an app that gives you like behind the scenes content, all that
Ooh,
kind of
I
stuff.
do like behind the
extra
scenes content.
Andy, stop scrolling like a psycho. I'm
Dude,
trying
it's
to
got a
fucking
fucked up
read,
scroll thing. If
dickhead.
you try to scroll,
I'm trying
it's
to
a-
read, dickhead.
Dude, whoever
I'm trying to
whoever
read
built
the
this
site,
site,
dickhead.
whoever built this site, fucking learn your shit. This
Online
sucks.
ceramics destroyed T-shirts for like at least 18 months, and A24 is part of that. Any band that is trying to do the online ceramics thing, but
Fuck off.
if you don't actually hire them to do it, I think 10 Tricks Point Never is the only artist that maybe can pull it off. But they actually get the cosign. But yeah, fuck all that noise. I am not doing this. But I do.
You're not paying for AA24?
No. There are other subscription services that I'm responsible for in my work life that
Yeah,
you can
there's
sign
a
up for.
lot.
But
we might sign up for. Listen, we're
Expensive.
AA24 kind of guys, and I think that.
Do we
we're
get
getting
plus ones?
sponsored.
Do we get plus ones?
Yeah, scroll down real quick. Go to the more details.
Literally impossible on this site.
Keep scrolling down. VIP treatment. What's that say? I love being a VIP. Big fan of that. Okay. You know what? Click out, you fucking dickhead. How about you
this
figure out how to use the internet?
How about whoever built the site?
How about
figures out
shut
how to
up,
fucking-
dude? You're done.
whoa, what is free movie popcorn and then an exclamation point and a question mark?
Wow.
Like free movie popcorn, baby.
I mean,
They're like, I don't know if we're gonna give it to you because it's.
I don't think that they're allowed to do that kind of stuff. Concierge
can.
customer service.
I can tell you that they can do that because while we went to go see Poor Things today,
Okay.
there was also the red carpet of American Fiction today. I saw Bernard. I saw
His name
Bernard today, dude.
His name is Jeffrey Wright, dude.
Doesn't look
One of the
like anything
greatest
to me.
one of the greatest
fuck he
American
says.
actors of our time.
What does he say? Looks like normal.
That looks like
good-
fucking shit. Yo, what is
looks
that?
good to me. Whatever the fuck he says in that movie or in the show.
It's a TV
Westworld.
show.
Westworld.
Looks like.
He's like, yeah, what is
no.
that? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what is that, dude? Yeah, I saw Bernard today, dude, and they were giving out free popcorn to all the people who saw American Fiction today.
Wait,
So I
how
feel
do you
like
get added to the
A24
A24 close friends on Instagram?
Wait, you can get on that?
Yeah, scroll up. Scroll up, bitch.
and I get close friends.
Bitch, yeah, you are a bitch. Scroll up, bitch. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, this is what I'm curious about.
You are a part of the Fellavision podcast, and therefore you are already in the close friends.
Dude,
'Cause
imagine
you're so
paying
sick.
$5 a month to be in somebody's close friends on
I'll literally
Insta.
hold on, time out. Zero in. I will sell you guys my close friends list. These two, not that one, are in it already. Okay? They can attest. I post fire content on my close friends.
Exclusive content.
Only fire content, dude. So I don't know. That's $5, $2. $2, I'll sell it to you. Email me. fellavisionpod@gmail.com. I'll put you in.
I will never make a close friends post. You guys are all my close friends.
I have
And
a few close friends.
My dad will
Like I said, there are 2 in this room.
fire react to everything I post, even though I don't want him to see it.
Does your dad
Yeah.
fire react to things?
Yeah.
That fucking rocks, dude.
He's
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Shout out, Dad.
What's your dad's Instagram for the doxing?
No.
You can find it. It's out there. He's in my likes. You can find it.
He's in every single
All
list.
right.
Shout him out. He loves movies. He
Yeah.
saw Oppenheimer last week. Texted me. Green bubble. Oppenheimer. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I saw that.
I love the
Oppenheimer.
thumbs up.
That's such a dad fucking text. Oppenheimer. All right. So what's the next?
All right, this one's actually for you. This one I thought would make you feel good. Titanic set was made to look bigger because they only cast short extras.
We're not doing this. Click out.
Anybody above...
We're not doing
Cut.
this. Click out. We're not doing this. Click out.
Well, it's
We're not
interesting.
doing this. Click out.
It's interesting, I think. So
Yeah, I think Andy. Actually, yeah. Keep going. I don't know.
What does it say?
they saved $750,000 on their set budget by making a smaller set and just casting people that were below 5'8". So, like, these are your people.
Okay, I'm 5'8".
Well, 5'8" and below.
I'm 5'8".
Sorry, anybody above 5'8". So you'd be...
Click out. I'm 5'8". This doesn't apply to me.
No, yeah, but above.
Dude, let me tell you something, dude. If this rollie on my wrist can't weigh me down, you think you can weigh me down? Shout out Drake, you think you can weigh me down? Click out.
I'm not trying to weigh you down, dude. I'm trying to build
Dude,
you.
if this rollie on my wrist can't weigh me down, you think you can weigh me down?
I'm sorry, I thought you...
I'm 5'8", pussy.
Who is the producer that
God damn
was
it.
railing coke in the mid-90s and was like, I got an idea.
Make
All we
everything
need to
smaller.
do, yeah. Think about how much money we can save on wood and metal and this shit.
$750,000 is the amount.
Straight up.
That is
Yeah.
pretty fire, though. For the short people out there, the short kings, obviously not me.
Yeah.
You guys can maybe get in a movie.
Yeah, shout out John Landau. That's the fucking guy.
That guy rocks for that.
Wait a
Click
second. I
out,
do
though.
want to look up John Landau height.
Speaking of,
Here
you
we
guys
go.
heard the new Nicki Minaj Drake song? That line was from Nicki Minaj Drake, new song on Friday. It's fire.
Dude,
If this roll on my wrist can't weigh me down, you think you can weigh me down? No.
5'8". He's 5'8". This was
Amazing.
an inside job.
Inside job.
Yeah,
like,
that
No, he
was
said
short,
everyone's shorter than me. Let's get them.
I think that was short king representation, so he could be the tallest guy on
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, that is pretty fire, actually. I'm not short though.
He's like, I'm a very average height man amongst all these people. Look at all
5'8"
these
is
people.
not short. We're putting that out there as Fellavision, the podcast. 5'8" is not short. It's normal.
Yeah, it's normal for the set of the Titanic. All right, next.
Fuck you, pussy.
Next article. I've just not had to check out TMZ for a while, so now that I'm doing this, I have to.
Yeah, this is all TMZ stuff, by the way.
No,
He just went crazy on TMZ this week.
Yeah.
This
Well,
one,
that
If
was
he was
how.
only a part of A24, he could be getting us insider intel on the fucking Instagram's close friends.
Yeah, we'd be on the close friends list.
this is not movie related at all, but on TMZ there was an article that said a woman set her boyfriend on fire.
I'll allow it.
I just thought we'd fucking watch it.
This is way better than watching
Yeah,
trailers and not
man.
talking. Come on.
This is on A24's close friends list. Okay, they're at a store, apparently?
No, this is their house.
I think this is their-
You just rock with a sign like that in your house?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's a
Doors.
that's deli service
This
right
is
there,
a
bro.
store.
There's a line cook in the back on the
Some
right
kind of
over there.
store.
I guess it does feel like a store.
Yeah,
that was
this
lighter
is a
fluid.
store.
That was lighter fluid in her hand.
How long is this movie? Fucking
30 seconds.
Oh, she already got him.
Got his ass.
Off screen.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god,
my
she doused
God.
him.
Yeah.
That was insane.
How did he let that happen? Yo, can I just say,
Boom, boom, boom.
Andy, you said that wasn't movie related, but I think that was a reference to
Man on
Hereditary.
fire.
You gonna cut me off? That literally happened.
You can't steal the man's joke. You can't steal his
That
joke.
literally happens in Hereditary.
Okay, see, that's
True,
different.
it's
Boom.
not even
Man on
good.
fire,
Damn it,
give
can
it up.
Run it back.
Shout out Denzel, dude.
That is the hereditary.
Okay,
scene.
man, Hereditary? What happened in Hereditary? I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, you
You
gotta
haven't
see
seen it?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
that's
movies.
shout
Well,
out
Gary
scenario.
Aster's such
What
a
happens
fucked
is
up
that
movie.
John Creasy, he paints with fuck, I forget the quote from Man on Fire, but that
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
I was
enough.
trying to bring it
Fair enough.
back.
You almost got there. You almost
Yeah.
got there.
All right, well, anyway, moment of silence for that guy because he died.
that
Did he
sucks.
die?
He died?
Yeah. All
Damn,
right, so-
Andy, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
he was
Don't pull shit
dousing
like that
lighter
up
fluid.
on Fellavision, dude. We don't do any kind of death shit.
We don't watch it.
We only do positive shit, except for if you're talking
Yeah,
about
what
a
happened
vegan
to-
restaurant in Bushwick or anybody who calls me fat.
Yeah. Or if you take my fictions off your iPod.
Yeah, fuck you.
And if you still rock an iPod. All right. I had something else about just like new video games based on movies coming out. Blade's coming out. I think Jurassic Park.
Blade is not on based on a video game, you dickhead.
No,
No,
it's
they're
a
making
game
a
based
video
on the
game
movie.
based on the movie Blade.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
fire, actually. Wesley Snipes,
They
right?
used to do
Yeah.
that back in the 90s or in like the 2000s. Like there were
movie would
video
come out?
video games based on movies, like the Spider-Man original ones.
I mean, they had
on
Star
PS2.
Wars games. I mean, they've had a Jurassic
Speaking of the
Park game.
Spider-Man
There's
game-
a lot of Jurassic Park games. They're at arcades.
Speaking of the Spider-Man game, Matt G sent me a screenshot where he visited my apartment in the new Spider-Man game.
Banger.
Yeah.
Nope, I almost said my address.
What's wild
Damn.
though is that there's a football field where the baseball field
Yeah,
is.
there's a baseball diamond
It's
by my house.
interesting that they like did that swap. I was like,
Yeah.
interesting creative swap.
Yeah. The only way to get JP's address is to play Search and Destroy on Call of Duty with him and then be in the inner lobby and then have him scream, "Come find me. I'm
Yeah.
at blank."
I will tell you, if you're playing Call of Duty with me, I'll give you my location. Dude, fuck around and find out with me on Call of Duty, dude. Not only am I going to get a positive KD, not only am I going to fucking kill it, but I'm also going to make you mad. And I'm going to give you my address, phone number, and social security number. So fucking find
Right.
me on the game.
All right, Andy, go.
Jurassic Park. That's another video game based on a movie coming out.
Ooh, nice.
There were some other ones in here. Hold on a second.
I mean, the picture is Last
Is there
of
a
Us.
new
What the fuck
Blade
is that?
coming out, like a movie? I feel like there's a lot of Blade talk coming. So I was like,
Jordan
is
Peele
it
right
just
there.
the game, or are they
We
are
got a
they
fucking
bringing them
rapid
back?
scroll where we can't look at goddamn anything, so it doesn't matter.
Exodus is a sci-fi
Sci-fi, dickhead.
RPG.
Dickhead. Yes, next.
Matthew McConaughey is doing like a video game thing. That's
Cool, man. Next, dude. You already said something stupid. We're done. We got
all
that
right.
one.
That's really all the news. New movies coming out next week, in the next couple weeks anyway. The top line ones that I was looking at were Wonka,
Our favorite.
The Iron
Dude, I can't
Claw, and American Fiction. What are you guys feeling next?
I mean, we're clearly so. Like I said earlier,
little
we got
housekeeping.
American Fiction coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we were at the red carpet today.
Yeah, we were there.
That's why we went to the movie. Say we saw Poor Things as a circumstance. We were at the red carpet of American Fiction. I saw Bernard.
Jeffrey Wright.
Okay, looks totally normal to me, or whatever he says. Right? I was there. I saw him. I said, "Hey, man, thank you for inviting me personally."
Looks normal to me too.
Angels
But
of
we're gonna
America.
skip that movie. Well, we're gonna see it, but we're gonna do what needs to be done.
You forgot what movie we're doing and
I
you're stalling
did.
for time
Yeah.
right now, and I love it.
Hold on, we're gonna do what needs to be done because we fuck with the bear on FX so hard.
Yes, chef.
Yes.
We fuck with the white T-shirt that Jeremy Allen White wears on the bear. We ID'd the
ID?
fuck out of it.
Yeah, ID'd the
like
hell out of
crazy, and we're gonna go see the Iron Claw.
Didn't even need to go in the Throwing Fit subreddit. I just saw it. I was like, I know what shirt that is. I'm not gonna tell everyone watching
Because you
this.
drip with finesse.
And I'm also gatekeeping. But yeah.
Yeah.
If you want it, though, go to Self Edge. And they got plenty of them, dude. I walked in, and there's like 50 of them stacked up on the table.
Yeah.
We're
Good
going to see
Christmas gift.
Iron Claw, folks. We fuck with wrestling. Just kidding. Wrestling is whack as fuck. But we're going to watch a movie about it, I guess. Yeah, that's coming out. I don't know. When does that come out? December 22nd?
This is an early access thing, but it comes out around
Well,
Christmas.
we obviously are going to see it early access. That's what
Yeah.
we do here
Yeah.
on the pod. Camera 1, camera 2, camera...
Even camera
Now
three.
that camera 3's on no.
We do that. We go see early access shit. You guys, you plebeian fuckers, see it later.
Before we go too hard with that, I will not be there.
Plebeian motherfucker will not be
Yeah,
there.
this guy.
So we're gonna have Andy sit in. Producer Andy is gonna sit in for Bryan. They're gonna swap places, trading wives, whatever that show is called.
Trading lives.
No, the wife swap.
Oh, the wife swap.
Trading
we're
Places,
gonna
one of
wife
those
swap.
movies that I was
Yeah.
supposed to watch.
Andy and Bryan, and Andy's gonna be on the pod for the Iron Claw. Yeah, and then we're gonna follow that up with Best of 2023.
Yep, we're giving our opinions on everything, so you can get mad at them.
We're
Oh
doing
yeah.
Very excited.
movies, records, best Andy moment of the year, whatever it is. Best of 2023 is coming up soon. But first, we don't know which episode is going to come out first. We haven't decided yet. That's of contention. But best of 2023 or Iron Claw coming up next, folks.
But thank you for watching. Thank you to Boy for the art. Thank you to Ned for the music. Thank you to producer Andy for the whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Thank you to my co-hosts, Christopher and JP. Yeah, anything else you guys want to close out with?
If there's anything you didn't disagree, or anything that you disagreed with, leave it in the comments. Damn it.
Yeah, you fucked that up. But honestly, fuck you, Josh Newton 827.
Yo, anything you agree
Fuck
with,
you.
anything you disagree with, let's hear it.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
sound off in the comments, dude.
Anything you were
Unless you're
listening.
Josh Newton 827 because you're blocked, brother.
Did
We
you really-
blocked you,
Did you
brother.
really block them?
I will right now.
We're not blocking anybody.
We're blocking Josh Newton 827.
This is a-
and Can't Stand
Liking all
Vince.
the comments.
And
Much-
the dusty ass fucking swan shirt ass from the goddamn Bushwick ass restaurant. Fuck you too.
Much like our Spotify brother Joe Rogan, this is a free speech zone. You know what I mean?
No, we're blocking all those fools, dude. Peace out.
Bye. Thank you.